Hey everyone, this is Caroline. Thanks for joining today. We are broadcasting on YouTube and Facebook. So if you're just joining, you can go ahead and leave your comments, your questions in the chat wherever you may be. Today is a clearing session, but before I get into that, just a couple of quick announcements. As you all know by now, hopefully, my movie Superhuman, The Invisible Made Visible is already out. It's been a few weeks now. If you have not watched it, you must watch it. It is on rental right now. So super easy to get, easy to stream. And for those who did watch it, and if you liked it, please make sure you post a nice comment or something, a review. This is a very important conversation in the film, very important work. No one's ever done anything like this before to demonstrate how the mind and consciousness is at the base of our creation. Everything we're creating is coming from that consciousness. And so the way it's put together is never been done before. And I'm hoping this will also support your work. You know, you're here, you understand energy work. So I highly recommend that you watch the film. Some people are watching it several times just because it's packed with information. Also, there are classes because the film is about mind over matter. And so you can go to superhumanfilm.com. And if you have watched the film and you want to now learn how to do, remote viewing or telekinesis or bend the spoon or things like that, just go to same website, superhumanfilm.com, and go to the workshop page. Okay. So we are adding more because it's already been filling up very, very quickly. So just keep letting us know what you're enjoying, what you're looking for, and we'll go from there. And so today, let's see, I have Xavier with me today. Hey, Xavier, how are you?
Hi, Caroline. I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good. So I wanted to know, normally what we do is we do this clearing session with a volunteer. And so I know we had a couple of people, but the schedule got all messed up. So if we have a person who's wanting to volunteer right now, we can do that. Otherwise, I will move on to something else. What is happening on your side? Xavier?
Sorry, what did you say?
I said, do you have anybody on your side?
I'm trying to see if someone can join, but they aren't responding to my message.
Okay, that's fine because actually, there's a schedule mix-up, which is fine. So what I'll do is today, I think I will make it generic. I want to talk about protection. I've gotten several requests for people, wanting to do something about protection, especially with what's happening right now. And so I had shared some information about that before we, I don't remember, it was a YouTube live at some point. And so, but for those who did not see this live, just a quick reminder that, it's a very quick, simple exercise that you can do for protection because of what's happening right now. Anyway, you should be doing this anyway. We are constantly exchanging information energetically, whether we like it or not, whether we know it or not. You go in a store, you send information, you pick up other people's stuff, you go home, this stuff is latching onto you. So now, in addition to their energy and their emotions and things like that, it's also perhaps a virus or whatever, which normally should, it's something that is happening anyway. And so I wanted to share with you something that I do that works very, very well. Basically, it is about you visualize, and of course you focus your intent on being in a bubble. And so that's nothing different or new to many of you. But let's say I want to go to the grocery store today and I know there's all kinds of stuff happening. So before I leave the house, I put this bubble around me. I visualize that I'm inside the bubble, of course, with the intention of being protected, of not attracting anything I don't want, lower vibration. If you want to be specific about a virus or something, that's fine. As long as you put yourself in this bubble, then you visualize yourself that you are leaving your house, getting in your car, going to the grocery store, and you are in this bubble, and everybody else is also in their own bubble, and nothing can be exchanged at all. So you visualize yourself going shopping, you're putting stuff in a cart, whatever, and then you check out, and then you get back in the car and come back home. So if you get back home and you still have that bubble around you, it means that you succeeded at shielding yourself. And trust me, sometimes you will get back home just by doing this mental exercise. You will get back home and the bubble would be gone. This means that you haven't been able to maintain this energetic shield. So I recommend that you hold off and go to the store another time or do something else. So this is a quick exercise. It works all the time with me. Also, for example, sometimes if I'm catching a plane and I'm running very, very late, in the same thing, I kind of fast forward in time and I see, if I can see myself sitting on the plane and taking off or whatever, then I probably will make the plane. And a lot of the times I don't. And so I try to figure out, okay, well, what's the next flight that's available, things like that. So it's very, very useful. And so, so this is an exercise that works really well, especially now with what's happening in terms of protection and being out in the world. So try that. In the meantime, as long as we're still, let's see, if there are any quick questions, let me know now. Otherwise, I'm just going to do a very quick clearing and protection exercise for everyone today. So, Xavier, do you have any questions on your side? Go ahead.
Vanessa had a question. How can I connect to my subconscious mind?
Yeah, so again, the work that I do for those who are new, the Omnium method, go to my website, carolinecorey.com. It's a massive library, you guys, but you will get to understand how this method works. And it's basically about reprogramming, tapping into the subconscious mind to find the root cause of your current issue. Because if you don't have the root cause and you don't clear it, the issue is going to keep coming back. And so, it's a whole methodology. I recommend you go to the website and look for the Healers Program. There's also all my classes actually get you to tap into the subconscious mind, because that is at the core of all of your creation anyway. And so so that's what I recommend you do. But just through intention, at least, you can get there. The problem is, how do you know you're there? How do you know you're not making this up? So that's what the training and the classes do. I wish I could just, it's a lot. My work is very detailed. For those who have studied with me, it's not just like a quick, put your hand up and feel the energy and intention and that's it. It's very specific. It has a lot of, it's like a methodology, protocols for a lot of things. So it's pretty sophisticated, I want to say, in that way. And so you can apply that to all kinds of things in your life. Okay, other questions?
That was the only question.
Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and do a general clearing, but more importantly, protection. Oh, I do have somebody who just popped up. Ooh. I do have a person, Judy Ray. Let's see. Okay, well, let's see if she'll bring us that topic or something else. Hey, Judy, last minute. How are you, my dear? Hold on. Let me unmute mic. Can you unmute your mic, please?
There we go. Okay.
Perfect. How are you?
Aloha. I'm fine. Thank you.
Thank you for filling in at the last minute. We had a volunteer and then that we changed plan, but it's good. We're spontaneous.
Yeah.
All right. So have you done my work or anything like that? Or are you new to this?
I'm still new. I've been following you for a little while now, and I've watched part of your film. I wasn't able to finish it yet. I'm getting to that, and I'm definitely going to do your workshops because I'm fascinated. I love everything that where you are and where you're at. I love it. I can't get enough of it.
That's fantastic. And you have to finish that movie. It's like crazy incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fantastic. Okay, Judy. So again, this is a very condensed session. Of course, but at least what I'll try to do is at least whatever issue you want to bring up, at least we will get you to a place where we take out the root cause and at least point you in the right direction, and then you can work on that momentum moving forward. So what is the biggest thing that you're struggling with today? And then we'll go from there.
It is fear-based, and it looks like it comes out that I'm concerned about funds, but I know it's much more than that. It's a matter of me not going into the fear zone and always keeping myself in the positive. So I'm able to come back to myself, I would say, quickly, but I do venture into an area of more fear than I want to have.
Okay, so fear about what?
Well, I have fears about not having enough money. That's probably my fear right now, is just cash flow.
Especially right now with what's happening, we addressed this material frustration and security in one of the last sessions. So I recommend you also look into that. But
I did watch that. And I did try to take as much from that as I really could. And then yet I still find myself struggling with it.
Yeah, because your root cause is different than the root cause for that person. And so that for those who are listening, are you holding your phone or?
No. Is it?
Okay. All right. So whoever's typing is making a weird noise.
I'm not.
Do you hear it typing?
I'm not.
Do you all hear typing noise?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, so there must be a spirit typing.
That's crazy. I don't know what it is. I'm not touching anything. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. So all right. Let me see if I mute you for a second. Yeah, it's the connection through your mic. It is, yeah. So what I'll do is I'm going to mute you so I can work with you, and then
okay,
and then go from there. Yeah, it's coming from your mic.
You want me to mute?
Yeah, I muted you. So when I look at you, Judy, like I said, I feel like when I ask, okay, what is the root cause of your fear about the lack of money? And to me, what comes up is not, for the other person, I remember at the time, it had to do with career. Like, am I on the right path? I'm making money with this career, but is it even my career? So, but for you, I see it's relationships. So I see a man, if it's your partner, husband, whatever, or ex or something, but I feel like, and your father behind him. And so what this tells me when I look at you as a root cause, I feel like there's a deeper unconscious belief system that money is connected to a male-based society, that there is a sense of the woman not being able to, have that sort of power, that sort of, it's almost like I feel like as I'm looking at this male kind of dominated thing, it's almost like they are in control, you know, and it's not who you are. I feel like that is the deeper root cause of your not being able to attract money, because it's almost like you're turned off by this whole picture of it being male dominated, controlled by does that make sense? You're nodding yes.
Yes.
Very true, right?
Yes.
Yes. So boy, this is so strange, that mic.
I don't know what it is.
Can you what kind of mic do you have? What kind of mic do you have?
It's on my phone.
Oh,
I've never had this happen before. This is the first time. I've never had it happen.
interference. Okay, never mind. So I'm going to keep muting you and unmuting you, whatever. So, but you relate to what I'm saying, that it's your perception of the monetary system is so kind of this dark, you know, male dominated, and so you're kind of turned off and confused as to how to create your material freedom when you have this perception of what money even is, the monetary system is. And so I feel, and that's coming even from your father, even further back, where he also feels like there's some money issues with him as well, actually. And so I feel like it's that whole lineage of the male in your family that is the block. So you're nodding yes, yes. So you relate to that. And so to me, it's related to that perception, that belief system, but also your identity as a woman in society, in, you know, like your worth as a woman in society. And I feel like you also have a belief system that your creative abilities, your creativity is not being acknowledged, is not being recognized. It's almost like, I can't believe I have all this potential and all this creativity. I'm curious to know what kind of work you do, but it's like so not, like, you can't believe that people, are you an artist? Tell me about what your work is, but it feels very artistic, very creative.
You know what? I was actually a dog groomer for many years, but I've made a big change in my life, and actually I'm working on healing animals, and so, you know, some new modalities within that, and channeling galactic. So it's right there, I think, because you know, that's a new step for me, and so I do have fear in that whole realm because it's very new.
Yeah, and it's new because you are expressing yourself. You are finding your expression through this work. So it's almost like, I can't believe people can't see the value in what I'm doing. So it's connected to that. It's your identity, your expression, and this other belief system that the money is this big, weird, dominated, controlled thing. So those are the two main things that I feel are at the root cause for you. And I'm sure many people can relate to that. So let's go ahead and do a quick clearing, and then we will go from there. All right, sit up straight with your feet flat on the floor and close your eyes. And let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And again, deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale through the mouth, bring your focus to your heart, to this moment in time. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your face muscles. And again, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Focusing on the heart, say, I ask and intend to create a sacred space. I ask to let go of all the distracting thoughts, distracting information, distracting energy. My intent today is to let go once and for all of the deeper root cause of my block towards money, attracting material freedom, but also as it relates to my creativity, my desire to express myself through my work that may be poorly understood or recognized by society. Breathe in through the nose as you exhale through the mouth. From the heart, expand 360 degrees and put yourself in a bubble of light. So again, as I'm seeing the layers that need to be taken out, just without thinking, just follow me and let go one thing at a time. So I want you to focus on your hands and your shoulders. Keep your eyes closed and say, I ask and intend to release my mother's frequency of control, telling me what to do or how I should lead my life, how I can create abundance. I am letting go of my mother's frequency of insecurity, fear, confusion, lack of direction and purpose in life from every cell in my hands, arms, shoulders, spine, skull, from every cell in my body. Breathe in through the nose as you exhale through the mouth. Imagine that you see particles of energy coming out of your body, leaving your body. You are purging this information from your body. Focus on your skull and your spinal cord. Say, I ask and intend to release my belief that I'm not as good as my brother or all men to create abundance and freedom. I am letting go of my brother's frequency of comparison, of being superior, better. I am letting go of my confusion regarding how he can make it look so easy. And it has to be so hard and difficult for me. Breathe in through the nose. As you exhale through the mouth, visualize that you are purging particles of energy from your skull and your spinal cord. Are you okay?
Yeah. You're right there.
I can see that. That's why you are emotional, because it's real stuff that I'm seeing and that I'm moving. If it wasn't, then you wouldn't have any reaction. So it's all good. All good. And I want to thank you for doing this so openly because everybody's got those subconscious blocks. Everybody. So by you stepping up and volunteering for everyone, you are helping so many people. So you're clearing, just be with it, let go. You are letting go of stuff that you held on for so long. Whew. Yeah, I can see the whole brother in the skull. Huge. There's still a little bit left with your skull. His energy is still very stuck there. So let's make sure it's gone because let's just keep working through it. So focus on your the back of your head and your skull and say, I ask and intend to release my brother's frequency that is latching on to my skull, my brain stem, spinal cord, peripheral nervous system, again, brain stem, cerebellum. I am releasing his frequency from every cell in my brain, my skull, my head, my nervous system, from every cell in my body, my neck, my conscious, subconscious, and cellular memory. Breathe in. As you exhale, again, imagine that you are letting go. You are purging all of these particles of energy from every cell in your body. Breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Again. So now there's a little bit left. So keep focusing on, it's like where the spine connects with the brain. You have a problem there too, don't you? You have a problem there?
I know where you're, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So focus on that point. And everybody, even if you don't have a brother or whatever, you still have common denominator. If for you is not the brother, is another person that could be triggering those blocks. So just go with it. That's why I say don't overthink it. Just go with it. You will feel the release. All right. So now still focusing on the spine where it connects to the brain. Say, I ask and intend to release my father's frequency regarding material attraction, regarding his material life. I am letting go of his frequency of control, telling me what to do, wanting me to do it this way or that way. I am letting go of my father's frequency of control of money, control of material wealth from every cell in my spine, my brain, again, that part where the spine connects to the brain, the cerebellum. Very good. Very good. Again, your brain, my brain. There's more, there's a little bit more. The top of my neck. Again, my brain. Again, my spine. Again, my cerebellum. From every cell in my brain, every cell in my head, every cell in my nervous system. Breathe in through the nose As you exhale through the mouth, again, imagine that you are purging, like stuff is coming out of you. Coming out of you. Very good. Very good. Very good. So now I want you to visualize a pink light that is coming through your back into your heart. This light, this energy has to do with nurturing you. It's almost like it's the energy, the way you were before you incarnated, the part of you that said, that promised yourself that no matter what happens, you will always be true to your heart. You will nurture your true, honest feeling. So I want to bring back that energy for you to be more present and more activated in your body so that you can use it to create anything you want, as opposed to it being a thing on the side. So focus on this pink light coming in through the back of through your back into your heart. Focus your intent on the meaning of this energy, being who you really are, nurturing yourself, being true to what you want to do in life. Keep filling your heart, your shoulders, your arms, and bring it up through your throat, through your head, all the way to the top of your head. Let it fill every part in your shoulders, arms, all the way to the tip of your fingers. And down through your stomach, thighs, knees, feet, and all the way to the bottom of your feet. So every inch of you is filled with this light. Sit there for a moment. Allow it to go deeper and deeper into your cells. Soak in it. Focus on your heart and say, I promised myself to be who I really am, to follow my truth, the way I choose to create my physical reality and material freedom in perfect alignment with who I really am. So there's no disconnect. So my heart, my mind, my brain are in perfect coherence and alignment. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again, focusing on the heart. Continue to visualize this light filling every part of your body. And keep setting the intent. I now choose to be true to who I really am. And use this profound connection with my true essence to create a very successful material, physical life. As of now, as of today. And so it is. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Wow. We said the same thing.
Wow.
Tell me what's going on. How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel aligned, and I feel lighter, and I feel I see and feel a clarity. That is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Oh my goodness. I thank you so much for this. And if others who are listening, I felt everything. I felt it come in, and I felt purging, and that pink light is amazing. That has so much energy in the alignment. Oh my goodness. I feel like almost a new person. I don't explain. I feel wonderful.
That's perfect. So we did take out, like I said, we did take out the blocks that were holding you back, that were making it a disconnect, So we took that out, and we brought in the energy that keeps you in alignment. Like, I'm still gonna be honor who I am, but I'm gonna create money, material, wealth, abundance, whatever it is. Like, it's not a separate thing. So that's what we did today. And so we had to take out your father. We had to take your brother is a whole big thing, which will, yeah. But anyway, whatever was connected to the problem today, that we took out, it's all gone. There's still a little bit in your spine, but as you do this, it will go away. Your father is still kind of trying to get in. I'm like kicking him out a little bit. So here's what needs to happen. So as we took out the root cause, and for everybody who's listening, like, again, maybe for you, it wasn't specifically the brother or this, but I guarantee it's the same. There's common denominators. There are certain blocks and people that are triggering similar things. And so we took this out, and now that you are filled with this perfectly it's like coherent energy. It's who you are and how you're going to go about your life. And so now we want to give it momentum. Okay, so the momentum is for you to redo this exercise, or at least do the connecting to source every single day. Because what happened, this is like a workout. Like, if you do a training for a muscle that you haven't used in a long time, if you do it one day and then you stop, it's going to go back. It doesn't mean the root cause will come back. Whatever we took out is gone, but your mind is going to keep playing tricks on you and tell you, oh, you can't, whatever. And so because of this, you have to now give new momentum to this new energy and this new belief system. And so if you could please do this exact exercise and or the connecting to source. Before you go to do the connecting to source, set your intent that I'm doing the connecting to source today to strengthen what I worked on with Caroline, to strengthen and give me very, very powerful momentum. And then do the connecting to source, okay? Every day, nonstop, I want to say, in your case, I want to say 3-4 weeks, just because you've been like this for a very long time. Okay. But other people, you can feel it a minimum of 15 days nonstop. Now, I made the meditation so easy, so simple. It's free on the website. It's only 7 minutes long. So it's not so tedious, just like you brush your teeth, just like you cleanse your energy, just play that thing, sit for 7 minutes, give yourself that cleanse and that push, that momentum to move forward. Besides, it will set the rest of your day. It will kind of give the rest of your day direction and clarity. And so that's the reason why I highly recommend you do that nonstop, again, to train that muscle, and off you go. All right. Do you have any questions?
No, you covered everything, and the fact that you picked up on my brother, which I've kind of avoided, so I can't tell you how much that meant to me. And I know that there's others who can relate to that. I just know it. I know it. I can feel it. So that meant so much to me. Thank you for that. Thank you.
You're welcome. And yeah, he was very much stuck in your brain, so that's why, and your dad too. So, but that's gone. So
Yeah.
don't worry about it. I would say don't overthink too much. I took out what was needed that was related to your issue today. Maybe we will revisit down the road the whole story or another aspect of it. But right now, you're good to go. Thank you so much for stepping in at the last minute because we had a volunteer anyway. So thank you so much and stay in touch. And I want to hear about your comments about the movie. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, love. Let us know how you're doing. Perfect.
All right.
Okay, so that's interesting, the sound. But anyway, so for those who are still here, if you have any quick question or comment, please go ahead and type them in right now. Otherwise, we're going to sign off. So Xavier, how was it?
It was very good. I actually felt emotional during the clearing session. I enjoyed it. We do have one question, and it's: do these clearing sessions work for anybody that we have to let go?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I kept saying this, that what happens in a group, even the way I work and the way this is all set up, even if you listen to a recording down the road, you weren't even part of this group. But the intention, and like I said, the way my method works is that the common denominators, I'm addressing common denominators. Like I was saying, maybe it's not your brother, maybe it's not your father in your particular case, but there is whoever is bringing that block into your life is the person that's being addressed. Does that make sense? So that's how it works. Okay, anything else?
Yeah, there was one person asked if you did private live clearing sessions.
Private life. Oh, okay. So look, you guys, I'm really focusing on the film right now, mostly, and the classes, just because there's so much demand for the classes that I'm having a hard time doing private sessions. I have a huge list, and every time I'm like, oh, I gotta kind of try to respond, but it's been difficult for me to do the private sessions. And to be honest, I don't know, unless you have a huge emergency. And but what I mean by this is, for example, you have someone, a family member who's suicidal, or you're having a huge crisis. You have to go into surgery or something like that. I'm happy to take the time and work with you, but otherwise, please be patient and try to benefit. That's why I'm doing these sessions, so that you can benefit as much as you can doing them live this way with me, but as a group. But again, like I said, you still benefit from them. Also, for those who don't know, CarolineCorey.com, massive library of sessions. Just go there, go to healing sessions. Some of them are free, some of them are very reasonable, at least to get you to shift to a better place. If I cannot do a private session right now with you, okay? But I do want to hear about, like I said, a serious crisis, because I want to be there for you, especially younger kids right now. Who are struggling with this whole thing. I'm hearing a lot of those types of cases. So please keep me posted, and I'll do my best. Okay? All right, guys. So please invite your friends, and please subscribe. The channel is free. All of this is free. So subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave your comments, tell your friends to do this session. And there are other sessions before this one, obviously, that targeted specific topics like anxiety. I think we did stress, anxiety, depression, isolation. So please review these sessions as well. And hopefully this is very helpful. Okay, thank you so much for joining. Xavier, thank you so much. And I guess I will see you next time. Thank you so much.